4 ways Dominik Mysterio could bounce back after losing the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Dominik Mysterio's reign as WWE Intercontinental Champion came to a shocking end on this week's episode of Raw. The young star made the fatal mistake of interrupting John Cena in his hometown of Boston, Massachusetts, a decision that cost him dearly. None of Dirty Dom's signature underhanded tactics or outside interference worked this time, as Cena defeated him cleanly to capture the Intercontinental Championship for the first time in his storied career. For Dominik, this defeat is a major setback, but it could also be the beginning of an exciting new chapter. Here are 4 possible ways Dominik Mysterio can bounce back and reclaim his momentum in WWE. Number 4. Betray the Judgment Day. 4 months now, there have been visible cracks forming within the Judgment Day. Tensions between the members, particularly between Dominik, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest, have been steadily rising. Despite a few heated moments and teasing of a split, the faction has managed to hold itself together so far. However, Mysterio's recent loss to John Cena might be the final straw. After losing the Intercontinental Championship, Dominik was seen frustrated backstage, clearly upset that his stablemates weren't there to back him up when he needed them most. This feeling of abandonment could be the spark that ignites the long-awaited implosion of the Judgment Day. Turning on his faction members would be a bold move, but it could immediately thrust Mysterio into a new storyline filled with betrayal, revenge, and personal growth. By stepping out of the Judgment Day's shadow, Dominik would have the chance to prove he can stand on his own as a singles competitor. A feud with his former allies would not only showcase his character's emotional depth, but also provide WWE with one of the most compelling rivalries on Raw. Number 3. Move up to the World Heavyweight Championship scene. The Intercontinental Championship is traditionally seen as the stepping stone to the main event picture, and this could be Dominik's next logical step. Over the past year, Mysterio has developed into one of the most despised heels in WWE. His ability to draw heat from the crowd is unmatched. Every time he picks up a microphone, fans boo him out of the building. This intense fan reaction proves that Dominik is ready to compete at a higher level. By setting his sights on the World Heavyweight Championship, he could transition from a mid-card villain to a legitimate main event threat. Whether he goes after Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, or another future champion, Dominik entering the world title picture would signal his evolution from Rey Mysterio's rebellious son to a self-made superstar. Number 2. Answer Ilya Dragunov's U.S. Title Open Challenge. If Dominik needs a fresh start, moving to SmackDown could be the perfect solution. The U.S. Title Open Challenge, currently continued by Ilya Dragunov, has become one of the Blue Brand's most exciting weekly segments. Having Mysterio accept and ultimately win the challenge would immediately re-establish him as a champion and keep his momentum alive. Defeating a respected competitor like Dragunov would also elevate Dominik's credibility in the ring. Moreover, moving to SmackDown would give him a new environment, new rivals, and a chance to build fresh storylines outside the Judgment Day's orbit. Fans would get to see him adapt to a new roster, which could spark renewed interest in his character and long-term future. Number 1. Dethrone John Cena in his retirement match. The Last Time Is Now tournament is currently underway to determine John Cena's final opponent at Saturday night's main event XLII. If Dominik doesn't get an immediate rematch for the Intercontinental title, this tournament could be his perfect opportunity for redemption. Imagine Dominik Mysterio earning the right to face Cena one last time, this time at Saturday night's main event XLII in December. If he were to defeat the 16-time world champion in his retirement match, it would be one of the biggest victories of his career. Not only would Mysterio regain the Intercontinental Championship, but he would also cement his legacy as the man who retired the greatest of all time. Such a storyline would give Dominik the ultimate redemption arc, transforming his loss into a defining career moment that solidifies his place among WWE's elite.